let me show you around and talk about the tools I use, the budget choices I made, and then let's throw some small trinket jars on the wheel. The Vivor wheel head does not have bad pins. My solution is to use a cheap chamois cloth I got from Walmart, cut to size, and some free pieces of MDF that I liberated from scrap. I wet down the chamois cloth, place it on the wheel head, and then I spritz a little water on there to make sure that it's well hydrated. I use this square piece of MDF. It really sits quite nicely and firmly on the wheel head. No movement at all. For my rib, I cut a blank out of some excess vinyl flooring, sanded the edges, and drilled some holes for grip. This is a very stiff rib, and I really do enjoy using it over the wooden one provided by Vivor. A standard sponge and a dense makeup sponge and flexible metal rib round out my most used tools. The makeup sponge came in a pack of 12 for $3.29 in total. Well worth the money. Alright, let's throw some jars. I start by coning up and down, followed by centering relatively flat. I open up and pull straight out from the center, maintaining a steady and firm pace. Compress the bottom and the rim before performing the first few pulls. I remove the skirt of clay with my rib and pull up the sides to remove any excess slip. Finally, I create my gallery by pressing the rim gently inward before shaping with fingers and sponge. I measure with calipers so I can set the locating flange of the lid close to the right width. I do the same process for the lid, coning up and down before centering flat. I open up, allowing a bit of clay to escape up, and this forms the start of my flange. I measure with calipers before refining the shape with my rib. Let's throw another one, faster this time. At the end of this video, I have included some examples of what these will eventually look like, trimmed and raku fired in a crackle glaze. This was my first time recording myself throwing, and I certainly had quite a few nerves, mixed in with not a little bit of imposter syndrome. I am not a master potter, and have really only been enjoying this hobby for about 6 months at the time of recording. But this and future videos are really for me, and anyone else who is interested. This video marks somewhat of a starting point, the first step on the path out the front door and into the wider world of ceramics. I hope you join along and enjoy.